Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Lee, and we're on the game of tongues, and we are talking to my mate Malik, and I'm about to bring up his information. I know he's 20-ish, and he's a college guy, a basketball player in college, and he's been stuttering a long time, and we've been talking quite a while. And he's made a lot of progress. I know that. And I'm going to look down at his more recent Skypes. Um, in April, late April, he reported no incidents. I'm looking at early May. He still had some negative incidents. I leaned on him about being a speech cop. Um, he'd been skipping words using word linkage, synonyms too. Had been more social as well. In mid-June, he said better than when started, but since the last time speech had been worse as he hadn't been working on it, he confessed. And of course, we have to keep the momentum going. It's easy to slide back. That's a problem. Um, we don't have to do it, but we have to stay on the case. In later June, he said had been much better, zero incidents. In July, he said had been the same, still improving, but not as smooth as desired. Um, he felt very confident that he could beat it and that PWS can beat it. And that's where we left off in July. And it's been almost a month since we talked. Either he's been playing hooky or I canceled or both. I don't know. Maybe both. Any event, here we are. So the question is, has your speech been better, worse, or the same since the last time we talked?
Better.
Great, great. You want to amplify
Lee.
that?
Yeah. I've spoken in front of a lot of people as of late and in front of leaders, and I've gave speeches with no stuttering. I've been funny. Um, it's just been unbelievable. Like, I'm so close to beating this completely. I won't lie. I still do have a bit of stutters, but I mean, it's nothing severe.
Yeah.
And the people around me are like telling me, "Oh my goodness, like you don't stutter anymore." But I know myself better, so I know that I still have improvements to do. But I mean, I remember when you told me that when I can use a crutch at like anytime and dodge it, and that is when you will beat it. And like I am actually able to use the crutches while I speak, and it's been amazing. If I use an accent or if I whisper, I've you whispering has helped me a lot. Um, I have finally chose to put my pride aside and just do it, like, because like I'm fed up with not being my best self, and to be my best self, I will need to stop stuttering, and I'm very closely to beating it completely. Like I've given public speeches in front of like tens and tens of people. I spoke in front of about 35 people last week, and I was perfect. And to be
Great.
honest, I stutter more if I am talking to somebody face to face rather than if I'm giving a speech out to people.
Okay.
So, but I mean, I'm
When you
very,
talk to
very
me,
excited.
when you talk to me, Malik, is it pretty much the same as it is talking to a stranger, or is it harder or easier?
It's pretty. I say it's easier to talk to you rather than a stranger, and
Did
like
you say
the
easier?
yes,
Uh huh. Well, that's a compliment, I guess, uh, but it doesn't let me see you at your
Lee,
worst.
yes, and also I have noticed the words that I struggle on. It's with the ends, like m m m millionaire.
It doesn't matter.
mentor.
It doesn't matter. It's technique that matters, not the words.
Yeah,
Those things can change any time, and it doesn't matter. You got to work on the technique. Look, I've revised the crutches again in early August, and I don't think you have them. I'm going to
no,
send them to you right now
cool.
again because they are different. I mean, they're fundamentally the same, but they're different.
Phew.
There's quite a few changes. So
Okay.
I've amplified them, and
And smiling. But like Lee, to be honest, like I'll give it about a month until I say from here to the next 30 days. Um, I'll be done studying. Like I firmly believe that I can't I can't really explain this, but like I kid you not, like being able to go to get a mic and then speak in front of dozens of people and like not stutter, like that was unbelievable. Like
you're
I'm
getting there. You're getting there.
becoming
You're
free.
getting it. Look, and the thing is, you believe in yourself, and you believe in the methods, and you're willing to work at it, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Then it's just a question of time. But I want to work. I've got some ideas that I think will help you pick up the pace a bit here in your speech generally. And these are
All
ideas
right.
that I have been working on with people who stutter on basically on every word, and it's been helping. These methods have been helping them a lot, and I think they'll help you smooth out your speech as well. And that is, I in the crutches I just sent you a seconds ago. Um, there's a new what I've done is I've really expanded number 11, and it's basically it's designed to when you're talking. I call it when all else fails. And like when you're talking and all of a sudden it's just not working, and there's going to be a shutdown or some major problem. Now, in this also, that's not what your situation is at the moment, and I don't think it will be again. But this tendency to have halting words that you have, I think these same methods will be helpful to you on that. I mean, basically,
Hmm.
the starting out one, the first part of it isn't quite as germane to you. I'm talking about. Well, I will say this. Let me just tell you what I'm telling them, and then let's see what part of the shoe fits you. Basically, what I'm telling them when they get ready to go out, ah, ah, or they're gonna just get stuck like that. I say number one, stop talking. Count 1001, 1002. That's 2 seconds. Then
Hmm.
start again. And when you start again, keep it absolutely short. Don't say one word more than you need to say.
Hmm.
Yes is an answer. Yes, I will. No is an answer. You don't need to say no, I won't. I don't know is an answer. Hello is and not only we want complete thoughts. One complete thought. Hello is a complete thought. Um, how are you is a complete thought. Will you give me a ride is a complete thought. I'll have a hamburger, fries, and a shake is a complete thought. I want complete thoughts one at a time. One at a time. And then we're going to have a full stop. I'm going to talk to you that way right now. Every time I have a complete thought, I'm going to stop talking. And then I'm going to start again and give you one more complete thought. And then I'm going to give you another complete thought. But I'm not going to run a whole string of them together. And when I have a full stop, I get a break. The heat is off me for 2 seconds. And then I start again. And when I start again, I'm going to have one complete thought. Then I'm shut down. In other words, if I'm giving a talk for 20 minutes, I may give 200 or 500 thoughts, but I'm going to
Hmm.
have a full stop between every one of them, and I'm going to take a break. And when I start again, I'm going to link my words together until I complete my thought. I want to tell you something right now, uh, Malik, if you would link your words together, truly, you don't. If you would link your words, because I can hear it, if you would link your words together, you would smooth your speech out right now. But you're still so focused on some words, like the word I. You have a
Hmm.
major thing going on with I. And my father used to say I is a much overused pronoun. He used to say we should say we, or we should skip the pronoun altogether when we can. Um, People know it's you. So there's too much emphasis on the word I, and the way you say it, to me, suggests that you're really thinking about yourself and your speech. And you really don't want to be doing that. You really want to be thinking about your idea, your passion, your joy, and the other person or persons. It's not about you. All you're trying to do, you're a conduit for an idea that's in here. Idea, passion, joy. Those are the three things you want to think about. You combine that. No word, no word, no word. Anytime you think about a word, and I know you do, in almost every sentence you think about some words. No, 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 no. You can't do it, man. You got to think about your ideas. Only your ideas. The words are there. My words are coming to you. I'm not thinking about one word I'm saying to you. I have ideas for you, and I have passion for you, and I have joy for you. That's it. Now, on top of that, Malik, I'm going to link my words together until I complete my thought. There's going to be no spaces between my words or syllables until I complete my thought. And when I have no spaces between my words and syllables, I will never stutter. That is a fact. Satan's got to have room to get between our words or syllables. He's got to have it. If you deny him that space, you will not stutter. You will not halt. But you don't do that. I didn't either. Lots of other people don't. You got plenty of company. You pause and you think about a word. You can't do it. But if you instead will say, Malik, I'm gonna link my words together like a train. Every word is coupled to the word in front of it and the word behind it. There's no space. I'm not going to allow. I, Malik, like I'm going to shoot 100 foul shots because I missed too many foul shots in the next game. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to shoot 100 foul shots. I'm going to link my words together. You do it by discipline. It's discipline. It's a decision you make. I will not speak unless I link my words together. Full stop. I will speak in one full thought at a time. Full stop. I will link my words together. Full stop. I will think idea, passion, and joy. Full stop. You're done, Malik. You're done. You do that, you're done. But it takes discipline and practice to link your words together. Now say after me, I can link my words together.
I can link my words together.
I like to link my words together.
I like to link my words together.
When I link my words together, I never stutter.
When I link my words together, I never stutter.
It's wonderful to link my words together.
It's wonderful to link my words together.
Hear how smoothly I'm speaking right now.
Hear how smoothly I'm speaking right now.
It's wonderful the way I'm speaking now.
It's wonderful the way I'm speaking now.
No one would ever think or have thought. No one would ever think that I had ever had a problem.
No one would ever think that I had a problem.
No one would ever think that I ever had a problem.
No one would ever think that I had a problem.
Now, you're doing brilliantly. Are you listening to yourself?
Hmm. Yep.
Only difference, you're totally fluent. Totally fluent. Only change you made is you made up your mind to link your words together. That's all you did. And you did it. You did it. You didn't allow yourself to think about a word. You focused on linking your words together and getting your idea out. And you spoke perfectly, fluently, flawlessly, effortlessly, calmly. You killed it. If you can focus on word linkage, you're done. And stay focused on it. You're done. You are done. I'm going to give you one other thought. The softer you speak, the easier it is to speak. Hear how softly I'm speaking to you right now. I'm almost whispering. So easy to speak this way. I can do it in front of a crowd with a mic. I've done it many times. The most important point, I would whisper. Lean into the mic and
Really?
say, the most important point that I have to make today is this. They all come forward in their chairs like that to hear me when I whisper. It's like a magnet. Pulls them right in. You can do the same thing when you make a presentation. You can talk in a whisper or a half whisper or a half voice. This is my half voice. Here's my half whisper. Here's my whisper.
I've whispered a lot.
I know. And what I'm trying to get you, and that's good. Yay, I love it. Here's whisper, and here's regular voice. There's a voice in the middle, a half voice. So we say regular voice, half voice, whisper. Regular voice, half voice, whisper.
Regular voice, half voice, whisper. Regular voice, half voice, whisper.
Now, talk to me. Let's talk in our half voices. I like to talk in my half voice. Go ahead.
Talking in my half voice.
It's so
And is
easy.
not my strong suit.
It's so easy to talk in my half voice.
How is this half voice? Is this a half voice?
Now, keep doing a word linkage. This is a habit I want you to have. One complete thought at a time. Full stop. That's number
Okay.
one. Number two, word linkage. Word linkage, word linkage. Extreme pronunciation will also do it, but I'm finding just if you will stay focused on word linkage like you have been in the last few minutes, um, you're there. If you will come out of your regular voice range, I will say what I'm doing with some of these really severe stutterers is I get them to go. I say, here's your regular voice range, and I say, this is where Satan's stuttering has built a wall, and he's got huge holes all over this highway, and he's got a wall in it, and he's basically controlling all the traffic. That's the main highway of your voice. Your main voice register is the main highway to date, and it's where Satan is. When you come up here, he's not there. Or if you go down here, he's not there, half voice. Or if you go dear whisper, he's not there. So your choice is to avoid him by doing nothing else but this. A louder half voice whisper. And you can say,
It's the
well,
discipline to
go
do it
ahead.
every time.
What?
It's the discipline to do it every time, though.
It
That's
is.
what will get
But
you.
you can change habits. You've changed things about your basketball game from when you were a little kid. You've changed things. You've learned new things, and you've changed styles.
Hmm.
It's kind of like, well, I was saying throwing with the opposite hand, but um, it's all this stuff's about habit and practice.
Mm-hmm.
And um, the first thing that I'm asking you to do is to think every time you start talking, it's idea, feelings, and joy, and I'm adding word linkage, word linkage, word linkage, word linkage, word linkage, and I'm also saying one complete thought. One of the reasons when you you're starting to think about your words and you're getting hesitant and so forth, you talk too long. But if you will stop, if you will say one complete thought
Mm-hmm.
and take a 1001, 1002 break and then give them another thought. And if somebody else takes the floor and starts talking, you don't care. You'll get it back. But if you're giving a presentation, of course, they're not going to do that. And I can promise you this. When you take full stops after complete thoughts, everyone will say you did a better job at your speech. You know why? Because not only didn't you stutter, forget that. You give them a chance to absorb your thought, man. Give them a chance. Don't bombard people like throw 5 balls at them at once. Throw
Mm-hmm.
one ball to them. Let them catch it and put it on the floor. Then throw them another one. They catch that and put it on the floor. They'll stay with you. So
Okay.
you're going to be a much better speaker that fast by simply taking full stops when you complete a thought. Full stop. On top of that, as you think of your idea, not your words, you're going to say it with word linkage. And when you do it one thought at a time, it's easier to say word linkage, word linkage, word linkage. The longer you talk, the more you get distracted. You start thinking about other things, words. You forget the word linkage. Now you're doing some other things. You're making mistakes you don't need to make. These are habits. You can change them. Now, but it's discipline and it's practice. And you gotta do it all the time. But I say as a general premise, Malik, until you get smooth, until we smooth out your speech, and you talk the way you've been talking to me in these drills, you've been talking perfectly to me. Perfectly. Until we have you doing that on a regular basis, you've got to talk less as a general principle. You've got to be a question man. Somebody says, "What do you want for lunch?" Don't know. What are you going to have? You know, what did you do this summer? I went to the beach. What did you do? You know, give them a short answer and throw a question at them. Keep them talking. Your game is to keep other people talking. It's to find out what you can learn from them and
Mm-hmm.
what you can like about them.
Right.
As a result, they're going to like you better. You're going to learn stuff you didn't know. And guess what, Malik? There's going to be zero heat on your speech because you got them
Mm-hmm.
talking all the time. And they love to
Right.
do it. And when you
Mm-hmm.
talk, one thought, full stop. Another thought, full stop. You keep doing that. And while you're doing it, you think idea, passion, joy, and word linkage. Words linked together. Word linkage.
Lee,
Yeah.
do you mind if I take a look at the crutches?
Go ahead. We just lost Malik. I don't know what happened.
I was just taking a look at the crutches
Okay.
because I can't do it while.
Look, you can do this word linkage. I want you to make this a cause célèbre, man, over the
All
next
right.
week. I mean,
Word
absolutely.
linkage.
And try not to miss next week. Try to make it
Oh, you won't.
because you know You've made a lot of progress, but I just feel like you can do a lot better. I just feel
Same
like you
here.
can do the way we do in these drills. In these drills, you're a star. You're like you're a basketball star guy. I mean, it's wonderful. So, I mean, word linkage, word linkage, word linkage, word linkage. I know the whispering thing has helped you a lot, but I want you to work on the half voice.
Half
Let's
voice.
do a little bit of that. Um,
All right.
um, let's let's
To be honest, I struggle on the half voice for some reason. Like it's hard for me to get in to like change gears.
well then think about this. Think about it as talking softly, not quite a whisper.
Talking softly,
Talking
talking
softly.
softly.
Like there's a baby in the room. You don't want to wake up the baby. You're meant to talk to your mother, but you don't want to wake up your little sister or something. So you're going to be very
Okay,
quiet. That's all
okay,
you're
just
doing.
talk quietly.
You've got a big voice. You have a beautiful big voice. Great. But right now, we want you to be a soft talker. Like you don't want to wake up the baby. All the time.
Okay,
All the time.
all right.
You're the guy who talks softly. Oh, what's wrong with Malik? He's talking so softly. Most people won't notice. I promise you that. But if somebody may, and you say, "Yeah, I'm working on some things. I'm working on some things." Yeah, right. They won't care, man. Look, they're happy to listen to you communicate without taking all day. That's really nice. They don't have to wait for you anymore. Nobody does.
Mhm.
Look, if you never improved anymore, you're still a lot better off than you were, and you're going to have a great life. But there's no reason not
No,
to
I'm
talk as.
gonna cure this.
I mean, there's no reason you can't talk as good as I do. There's no reason for that. You can do
No,
it.
I will get to where you are at.
You will. But I want you to link your words together all the time, starting now, right now. Say anything to me. Connect your words. Don't leave any spaces between your words. Complete your thought and stop talking.
So the other day, I rode with a mentor of mine in his Jaguar, and we went to Denny's, and he told me, "I can't wait to put you on the mic, Malik," because he was talking about the speech I gave the previous night, and I spoke perfectly in front of 30 plus people.
I love it. I love it.
And
I love it.
um,
I love it. I love it. I love it.
and it's
You
just
make my
discipline
day.
to
You
do
make
it
my
every
day.
time.
You make my day.
And I'm very, very excited because I know deep in my heart that I am going to stop stuttering, that I have it in me because of the help that you've given me. And, you know, how's this soft voice, Lee? Is this a soft voice?
Well, if you if you talk softly, link your words together, and then it's it's got to become and talking in one complete thought at a time and giving yourself a break. Most stutterers, so many of them anyway, not the ones who stutter on every word, but the ones who stutter on a significant number, but maybe quarter or a third or something like that. They talk. They tend to talk a lot, and that, you know, the day will come when it's not going to matter how much you talk, and you will not have to think about word linkage or any other crutch. Once in a while, you'll grab a crutch. I still do, but it's so rare. And I don't
Hmm.
fear stuttering. The reason I have no fear of it is because I know I'm not going to do it. If I, in my crudest days, when somebody came up to me and asked me my name, and I didn't want to say it, I thought I was going to stutter. I turned around and I walked away. That wasn't a solution, man, but it worked. I didn't make a
Right.
scene. They said that guy is rude. But I would
That's
rather have
funny.
been rude than hadn't made a scene saying my name.
Right.
And it worked. I avoided crises after crisis. you know.
Right.
But you don't have to do that. You know a lot of ways. Do you use crutch 4 quite a bit? That's the one where you put a few
When
words
you insert thoughts,
or sound in
when
front of your words.
sound, yeah, like a
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
because
I you know, I do it after I'm about to stutter. Like I kind of like use and then say something else, so I don't like do the stuttering or the so like but I don't really use that often because I feel like that kind of I'm not as fluent as I could be after I do that. So I try to either use my whisper or I skip the first letter in a
now
word.
here you go again. You're talking okay to me, but you're talking way too long without a stop.
Okay, all
You're
right.
running thought after thought after thought after thought together, and it
Okay.
puts
I'm
too much
glad that you
heat on
caught
you.
me.
You want to
All
give
right.
yourself some breaks. Let yourself
Okay.
regroup and come back
All right.
strong with word linkage, idea, passion, joy, word
Mhm.
linkage.
Okay.
Speak softly. The softer you speak, you do not have to whisper. Yes, can you? Of course you can, and you should if you want to. But I'm saying you don't have to. You can get the same mileage out of a soft voice. Let's call it a soft voice, talking softly. Just think about the baby. You don't want to
Soft
wake up the
voice.
baby. You don't have
Soft
to
voice.
whisper, but you
Whisper.
got to take it easy.
Soft voice. Okay. You're right. I'm glad that we're talking
Now
and you're
you're
catching me.
whispering. Now you're whispering.
That's a whisper. Oh, oh, I thought this is a
I want
soft
your soft
voice.
voice, not your whisper. Right now, from me.
Lee, can we practice the soft voice? Because I'm not very good at it right now, but
That's
I
what we're
will.
working on. That's what we're
How
working on.
is this
Let's
soft
talk.
voice?
I want to talk. I want to talk in my soft voice.
I want to talk in my half voice.
I can call it my soft voice too.
I can call it my soft voice too.
I will not wake up the baby when I talk this way.
I will not wake up the baby when I talk this way.
It's fun to talk this way.
It's fun to talk this way.
It's easy to talk this way.
It's easy to talk this way.
I love to talk in my soft voice.
I love to talk in my half voice.
I could give a whole speech in my soft voice.
I can give a whole speech in my soft voice.
Also, I want to relax when I speak.
Also, I want to relax when I speak.
I want to move my head around a little bit. I want to be relaxed.
I want to move my head around a little bit. I want to relax.
I'm glad you said that,
I'm glad you said that.
but I used my hand. I'm glad you said that.
I used my hand. I'm glad you said that.
By using my hand a little bit, it's easier to talk.
By using my hand a little bit, it's easier to talk.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say.
What were you saying?
What were you saying, Lee?
Oh, I've forgotten what I was saying too.
Oh, I've.
They're going to lock us both up and throw away the key. No, this is
Half
good.
voice.
This is
Okay,
good.
Lee,
Now, we're
Lee.
talking while I'm talking in my soft voice. I'm using word linkage.
Now when I'm talking in my half voice, I use word linkage.
And on top of that, I'm smiling.
And on top of that, I'm smiling.
It's so much fun.
It's so much fun.
And it's so much easier when I smile.
And it's so much easier when I smile.
When I give a presentation, I'm going to smile next time the whole time.
when I give a presentation next time, I'm gonna smile the entire time.
They're going to say, that dude is happy, man.
They're gonna say, that dude is happy, man.
But look at the way I move my head around when I'm talking. You're sitting there like a mannequin. Don't be a
But
mannequin. I want you
but
to
look
move
at
around. Hey, black guys have rhythm, man. I want to see some rhythm when you talk to me.
oh, we have rhythm, huh?
You got rhythm. Isn't that true?
I've never had a lot of rhythm. Yeah, that's true.
Hey,
But I can't dance.
I got some black blood, man, because I got some rhythm too, man. I used to win dance contests when I was a young guy. I could rock and roll with the best of them, buddy. I could.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd throw these girls around on both hips and throw them between my legs and across my back. I did it. And I'd throw them up in the air. I loved it. It's so much
That's
fun.
awesome.
It's so much fun. You're talking just fine here, mate. So what are we really saying? What are we saying? We're asking you to keep it short under pressure, which and
Yes.
that is the moment. Basically, it's pretty much everywhere. You're keeping it short. That doesn't mean you're not talking, but you're keeping it short and you're talking in complete thoughts with a full stop after each one. That's a discipline you need to work on.
All right.
And then you're using word linkage. You're connecting all
In
of
my
your words.
soft
Now,
voice.
let me just ask you a question. Isn't it true this whole time we've been doing these drills? Isn't it true that you have basically felt virtually no temptation to stutter while we're doing these entire drills? Isn't that true?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, because you don't
No
show
stutter
any.
fear.
I see none and I feel none. I feel no
Hmm.
hesitation. I feel no nervousness, no struggle. I see a relaxed guy. I'd like him to move around a little bit more, but I see a very relaxed
Move
guy.
around
Yeah, move. Look at the way I
like
do.
this.
Yeah, I, it's natural to move around a little bit. I want you when you invest yourself in your thoughts. You're not a mannequin. You're a person. So you want to. It's natural to move around a little bit. You're trying to sell your ideas, man. Is
Hmm.
that right? Yeah, that's right, man. Yes. No. I don't know. I want you to get involved. I want you to. It's not. No, it's not about your words. It's about your ideas and your feelings, and you can convey them better if you have a little movement. And
Okay.
it'll also. I mean, it's just another way to relax yourself and have fun with it. The whole thing is
Okay.
fun. Do you still say, I love to speak, I love to speak, I love to say my name, Malik? I love to speak, I love to speak, I love to say my name, Malik. I love to speak, I love to speak, I love to speak. I love to speak. Do you still say it?
Yep. I record my audios while I'm asleep. I mean, I listen to my audios to my um to my auto suggestions while I sleep. So
You're
I'm
listening
trying
to
to
your.
hypnotize
That's
myself.
good. So you are listening to your auto suggestions as you sleep. That's
Yes.
good. That's got to have a cumulative effect. A
It
serious one.
does.
A
It
serious
it
one.
does, Lee. I'm
Absolutely.
telling you, I've never felt better. And you know, see, that's my problem. I'm not linking my words together. I felt it right there. That I almost stuttered because I didn't link my words together.
Right.
But I've never felt more confident in myself speaking as of the last 2 weeks. It's never been. I've never felt this confidence before.
Well, I love that, and the next 2 weeks are going to be even considerably
Yeah.
better because you're
Yeah.
introducing
So
some new things. You're going to have one complete thought and a full stop. You're going to be a question man, full stop. You're going to be a soft speaker. You're going to speak softly. The babies. You don't want to wake up the baby. Just think about the baby. Keep it down, man. Don't wake up the
Mm-hmm.
baby. It's not much to ask. You got a big voice. Keep it down and link your words together. I'm going to link my words together. I'm going to keep it down for the baby, and I'm going to link my words together.
Okay,
And
Lee. So literally, one idea at a time. Link my words together. Smile and move a little bit.
that's it. Link my words together in soft voice. Link my
One
words
idea at a
together.
time. Stop. So
That's right.
say
That's
a
right.
sentence.
That's right.
Say a sentence. Stop.
That's
Have
right.
voice. Smile. Nod your head a little bit.
That's right.
Have fun.
That's right. That's right. And every time you stop, it's like a break. It's like a timeout in the
You
game.
know.
You get to sit down for a minute. You're tired a little bit. You say, "Well, I'm not that
Hmm.
tired." Well, you don't know it,
Yes.
but you're. It's what we're trying to do is string together a lot of, hundreds and hundreds of victories. Every complete thought, every complete thought without a problem is a victory. And you and I are getting real picky with as speech cops. We're getting very picky. We don't even want hiccups. We don't even want. We're trying to smooth. I like the term "smooth out my speech" because that when there's no evidence of a struggle of a word struggle, that's smooth speech. I don't care how many pauses there are, and you're going to be doing intentional pauses between thoughts. That's intentional. It has nothing to do with fear of stuttering.
Hmm.
You're stopping to give yourself a break. Give the listener a
Hmm.
chance to absorb what you said, and then you're
Right.
going to continue. And then you're going to keep it soft and let the baby sleep, and you're going to link the words together. You're going to keep the words together, and you're going to stop. Then you're going to go again and keep the words together and stop. You're going to be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of flawless single thoughts,
Hmm.
speaking softly and linking your words together. You can whisper, but I would prefer that you speak in a soft voice because it's closer to natural. It's a shade out of natural. And once you get it
Hmm.
down, like you got the whisper down, once you get it down, it'll be easy to go into your regular voice.
Okay. Okay.
I gotta
Sounds
let
like
you
there's
go.
a
I
baby
got
in the room.
I gotta let you go because I got another call in a couple of minutes. So I will see your smiling face um, in another week, and keep up the great work. I'm really pleased with your progress. But you and I know
Absolutely.
you can take it to another
Do better.
level.
Yes, we can do better. And we will do better.
I'll see you next week, mate. Have a great week.
You too, Lee.
Okay, buddy.
Thanks so much.
Bye bye. That's Malik doing great. Malik's doing great. Malik. My money's on Malik.